All right, I am going to show you how to create a works cited page. First thing you need to do, you're at the end of your paper. You're going to press enter. Oops. Press enter, get rid of the extra space. Then you're going to go to insert page break. This way, the works cited page will always be on its own page, whether you add or delete. Those of you that try and press enter until you're onto a new page, if you change anything, the works cited is going to look weird. It's going to be off-centered, whatever. So you want to page break your works cited. All right, once we're on another page, we're first going to head it works cited. Okay. And once we've done that, we're going to go down, go back to the left, and then we're going to go get our sources. The sources need to be put in alphabetical order. So I've got McLaughlin, Surratt, and Child. Child goes first. Then we have McLaughlin. Then we have Surratt. As you can see, I've lost my double space. Double space is throughout the paper, even in the works cited. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight this, press the up and down arrow, go back to double space. Okay. And the next thing, since I already have this highlighted, I'm going to show you is hanging indent. So what a hanging indent, the indent is it has the first line to the left, and every line after that one is hanging. So here's how you do it. You drag this triangle and rectangle. You're going to drag the triangle to the right a ½ inch. So we go to that ½ inch mark, and we drag the rectangle on top, which is where the line starts, back to the left where it began. And so this is kind of the reverse of an indent. You know, in an indent, the first line is indented ½ inch, and everything else is left oriented. In this one, with hanging indent, you start to the left, and everything that follows is hanging ½ inch. So this is how your works cited page should look with indents. Next, some of you probably noticed you had this weird orange thing when you pasted over your citation. So we're going to get rid of that. So highlight everything. Then you click on the A, you go to highlight, and you select none. And now that highlight's gone. So now we have works cited on its own page. We have it in alphabetical order. We have hanging indent. And we got rid of the color. Now, the only other thing I would mention about the works cited, once you've got your works over here, you need to make sure the citations match. This is called your works cited. These are called your parenthetical citations. Your parenthetical citations need to match your works cited. So whenever I look at one of your citations, I can be like, okay, so this was Surratt on page 10. I scroll down, I look for Surratt, and then I know what article I need to go to on page 10 to see where you got your information. So your citations, your parenthetical citations, should match your works cited. Child 37, I scroll down, I see child, and I know that this is the article I need to look at on page 37. So make sure that your citations match. Another couple things, I keep noticing people put the periods on the inside. The periods go on the outside of your parenthetical citation. This is the author's last name. There's no comma, there's no period, and the page number. If you notice my et al. Citations, Surratt et al., when you have 4 or more authors, it becomes the first author's name, Surratt et al., period, and then the page number. So there are a few more citation rules you're going to learn tomorrow, but for now, this is how your paper should look as far as citations go. You should have parenthetical citations within them saying, hey, I got this from Child. And then I should be able to go to your works cited. Your works cited page should look like this, and I can match it to that citation. All right.